obstacle to progress. Take the question of highway safety. In 2016, nearly 40,000 Americans died in motor vehicle crashes. That number is far too high, and some imaginable approaches would help. If we can agree on the facts, we should be able to agree on what to do, or at least our disagreements should be narrowed greatly. Climate change is far more sharply contested, of course, but even on that issue, agreement on the facts would help us identify reasonable paths forward. On climate change, people's judgments about the facts may be motivated in one way or another. People believe what they want to believe. It is partly for that reason that in the domain of climate change, judgments about the facts might not be based on knowledge. But if we all knew that climate change would cause devastation, or that it really would not, then we would find it much easier to agree on how to proceed. As an alternative to expressive approaches, I will explore and celebrate the cost-benefit revolution, which focuses on actual consequences, on what policies would achieve, and which places a premium on two things: science and economics. Above all, I will suggest that diverse people should be able to enter into an incompletely theorized agreement in favor of cost-benefit analysis, in the form of an agreement about what to do and how to proceed, amid uncertainty or disagreement about the deepest theoretical issues. A celebration. Cost-benefit analysis asks, what are the bad and good effects of imaginable policies? Will we save 1 life, 10 lives, or 1,000 lives? Will we impose costs on consumers? What will those costs be exactly? Will policies hurt workers and small businesses? If so, precisely how much? Suppose that an effort to increase safety on the highways is expected to save 500 lives annually, and to cost very little. If so, it's probably a good idea, whatever our theoretical commitments. But if it is expected to save 2 lives annually, and to cost hundreds of millions of dollars, we might not want to go forward with it, whatever our theoretical commitments. Cost-benefit analysis reflects a firm and proud commitment to a technocratic conception of democracy. The public is ultimately sovereign, but for good reasons, technocrats are given a lot of authority by the public itself. Most citizens know that they do not have the background or the time to answer hard questions about food safety, about air pollution, and about carcinogens in the workplace. Cost-benefit analysis insists that difficult questions of fact should be answered by those who are in a good position to answer them correctly. The reason is that consequences matter, and scientists and economists can help us get a handle on consequences. These claims raise many questions. Who are those experts? Can we trust them? What about their own ignorance and their own biases? Aren't they vulnerable to powerful interest groups? Don't they seek to expand their own authority? Mightn't they be foolish or ignorant too? These are fair questions. For now, let me offer 2 suggestions. First, the cost-benefit revolution requires regulators to demonstrate a genuine need for government action. They must always identify some kind of market failure, warranting intervention. Second, the cost-benefit revolution has the advantage of forcing officials to ask the right questions in the domains in which it has been on the ascendancy, including environmental protection, highway safety, energy policy, occupational safety, obesity, and food safety. Whether or not an analysis of costs and benefits